What was there and decided that something better needed to be. But it had a level of destruction that didn't exactly look great. Oh, look, this card fell down there. Oh, look at them. This, talking about my father and the girl. Okay, they're going to make me cry. All right, so we have holistic health. Beautiful. All right, so let's see in the book what they say for that. Number 7. 7. Just in case. So this is the base chakra. No surprise there. Because when you destroy things at a basic level, such as the field that I'm talking about, which is such a great example, you're going back to square one. What's your first chakra in the body? The base chakra. Okay? You're going from the first chakra. Ugh. Yes. Okay. Oh, you have drawn this card today to let you know that healing is at hand. It is your natural state of being to be healthy in all aspects of your life. Your mind, body, and spirit are constantly working to attain good health. Due to the world we live in, which is filled with stress and toxic chemicals, disharmony is prevalent. The body, however, has an innate intelligence to heal. Your job is to get out of its way and clear your emotional and mental imbalances so the body can heal itself. So for some of you, having done this work is going to heal your body as well. You may start seeing changes. The aches and pains may start disappearing. Okay? Because believe it or not, it is all connected. Okay? It's all connected. Disease and sickness can occur on many levels. The body can store old emotions and beliefs, which in time can create imbalances in your outer energy, causing disharmony and disease. Healing is holistic, and when you can work on the many layers of being, miracle healing can occur and a state of well-being can take place. Have you been feeling out of balance, sluggish, and generally unwell? It's time to tune in and become aware of any disharmony in your field. Do what's required for holistic healing to occur. It's time to expand your awareness and look behind the issue of what emotion or outdated belief system could be causing an imbalance. You are the most powerful person in your life to create profound healing. It's time to look at yourself holistically and let go of anything that is not serving your highest purpose at this time. Do what is required to nurture this process, whether it is to go and see a healer, a therapist, massage therapist, start a daily practice like yoga, meditation, or some form of exercise. You might also be guided to change what you eat, change something in your environment. Whatever your mind, body, and spirit is calling you to do, it is a perfect time to take action and invite holistic healing into your life. Affirmation: every little cell in my body is happy and healthy. So this is working to clear out the clutter, clear out the old, and in turn, heal you. Heal you in all aspects. Isn't that fantastic? Isn't that great? Isn't that great news for you? I think it is. I think it's fantastic. All right, so let's take another one here. Let's see what else they have to say. Ooh, oh my. Okay, so what might help you here is visualization. It's not hard to figure out as a card. You know why? Because when you're dealing with a field, like I was saying, if you burn that field down to nothing and there's nothing there, Now is the most important time to visualize. It's like they're showing me when people have a space or a room or a house and they want to design stuff. They create one of those digital things where they start putting furniture in it and they start breaking down walls and seeing what they want. Same thing with your garden, with your life. It's time to create a visual in your mind of what you want that life to look like. Okay? Very easy. I love the 28. It's a 10. It's your Wheel of Fortune rising you up, rising you out of that dark place. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So let's see here. Whoa, 28, 28. Okay, so that is the third eye chakra, where we excel, Pisces. The imagination, the Pisces, the third eye. Okay, so awareness today, because it's a creative, you have attracted this card because it is a creative time of visualization for you. So visualization is a tool for manifesting your desires and dreams in a powerful way for you to receive visions and messages from the spirit world. When we visualize, we activate the third eye chakra, and yours is currently expanding and awakening. You are encouraged to practice exercises that enhance this process, such as meditation and breath work. The color of the third eye chakra is violet, so you may like to imagine this color streaming into your third eye as it expands and awakens to its full potential. In this opening, you will receive strong visions and deep wisdom. Trust that is what is coming through for you. You will also deepen your intuition and psychic abilities as the third eye awakens. You are receiving strong signs and messages from your guides, from the spirit world. It's important that you slow down for a moment and go within to see what is being shown. You could also be receiving signs from the earthly world and are encouraged to pay more attention to the visions around you. This card could also represent that you're in a phase of creating and are being asked to visualize strongly what you would like to manifest in your world. This is such an exciting time. Tuning into your heart and bring forth the ideas and visions that are appearing to assist you on the next phase of your journey. It's a sign that you need to take more notice of the visions in your dreams as well. Whatever this means for you, make sure you nurture this powerful process as it brings you abundance of gifts at this time. Okay? Alright. Oh, I love these cards. These cards are helpful. These cards are hopeful. But hopeful now that you have done the work of cleansing, of clearing. Okay? The hope is not that things will be fixed. The hope here is, it's different. It's not hope. It's more like, it is visualization. It's like, I have something blank to work with. Now what am I going to create? It's not hope. It's creation. It's the passion of creation that's kind of hitting you all at once. Alright, I love this. Oh, the decks are falling down. No, no, no. Jane's making a mess. Okay, let's put this here. Let's grab this deck right here. And let's continue on, Pisces. This is a Sacred Creators Oracle. Thank you to my guides for being here, for helping. Oh, I keep getting this one. Bliss is worth creating from/for/from. You've probably seen it in the shorts that I've posted, and it's cozy up with risk. So I think you've already done that. We see the flame here, talking about that beautiful field. It was a risk for you to clear everything out. Okay, it really was a risk to burn stuff down so that you could have a blank slate and start from scratch. But now you have to remember that bliss is work creating not for somebody, but from within. Okay? It's not for the situation around you or for somebody around you. It has to begin from within. You create from that visualization of beauty, and then you share it with the world. That's a profound way of thinking of things. I just noticed. That's so cool. If you look at her hair, with it almost looks like, what does it look like? It looks like a heart. Work from the heart. I mean, it's obvious, but is it obvious? Sometimes we work for a goal of different than the heart, different than passion, different than what makes us feel good at our center. We work from a level of common sense, or what would make sense to work, or what we're familiar with, or what we think will bring us happiness, but in fact, it's just kind of sort of, I don't know. It's an old way of doing things. It's an older way of manifesting. So let me see here. I'm going to take this, and let's see. So now tomorrow is going to be the reading for the week, and also the reading for the new moon in Virgo that's happening on the 27th. Now, for you guys who've been here a long time, you know I'm married to a Virgo, and his birthday's on the 27th. So I'm gonna let him know that. All right, so you're removing the blocks. Right away came out. You've dealt with the things that you didn't want to see, that you didn't want to look at. The fact that that field was overgrown, full of weeds, that you just couldn't do anything with it anymore. That every time you walked through it, it was a pain, and it was scratching your legs, and you're going like, there's nothing here. What a waste of space. I don't feel good here. I need to clean this out. Okay, but you kept like waiting and waiting and binding yourself up. And the more you turned, the more the binds were getting harder. And it was time to stop that. It was time to bring in balance. It was time to put water into the wine. It was time to put the flame to the ground and clean it up in a very controlled and responsible way. Okay? Some people set fires unintentionally in this world and take away all the good with it. Now, the earth is smart enough to replenish itself eventually, but it causes such devastation that it becomes a forest fire. We're talking about a little field here that's been managed, that's been taken care of, that's been a controlled flame, that you have put your will upon and taken care of. Okay, there's differences in the kind of there's differences. There's just differences in the way you do things. Sometimes it does feel like it was a giant forest fire, but it was just something for you. Okay? It didn't affect everybody in the world. It just affected you and a few people or a few circumstances. Okay? So when my father did this, because he didn't burn it full tilt and he had cut most of it away, the flame was low. So the smoke was inconvenient maybe to a couple of neighbors for a couple of hours. But the best thing that he did was always let them know that he was doing it. And was always checking on it, was always right there, if not with somebody else. I think the neighbor who they were very close with was at the other end, keeping an eye on it with his hose. So it was very, it was a controlled burn, is what they call it. So you are in charge. You have the will to control it. You are fairly balanced. This is like law. This is like somebody who has, is accountable for everything that they do. It's not an uncontrolled thing. It's something that you have done for yourself, to free yourself, to bring back the freedom, the balance. Look at these wings. Okay, to create a better situation. and bring up more choices. It's bringing you more choices where you had none, and now you have many. Okay? The reason I'm talking so much about control burns is I am aware of the situation in this world where a few people, especially in my past, I've heard, like in news stories, where somebody's gone and done, fires and then burnt down, thousands of acres of forest. And I always think to myself, wow, yeah. We have to become accountable for everything that we do. All right. So what fell to the ground, you heard me trying to pick up because I'm on one of those yoga balls for my back. It was trying to pick it up. Was the Three of Cups. It fell to the ground, telling me that we need a reconnection to everything. Okay. Yeah, so we have the Temperance card and we have the Six of coins, which always a give and take of everything, right? It's not just take. So it's basically what it's talking about. You don't just take from around you or the planet or anything. You have to give and take. You have to be responsible and accountable, and other people have to be the same. So these situations that you've cleared up is what they're telling me, is that some of this stuff, the people, even if they don't feel accountable, they had a part to play, okay? Even if you were the one who was at fault and you fixed something and then something happened, they still had a part to play. They still had a role to play. It's never ever one-sided as much as it looks like it. Even if you are the one who's receiving the crap, there's still always two sides. There's always two sides, okay? There's something that's been triggered in somebody else to cause the situation. Now granted, some people are triggered a hell of a lot easier than others, and they're always triggered, so it makes them hard for them to be around. But it is the conflicts and the stuff that we have to go through. Now, the Seven of Wands is not the first time it's come in today. You have to persevere through these challenges. You have to go above. You have to stand your ground in this time. Okay? And you have to believe in yourself in this time. You have to believe. You have to be able to visualize and believe in what's coming in. I am very aware that I have 3 sevens here. There are 3 sevens that I can see right here. I haven't even checked the other cards. This is telling me that there's work to be done here. It's... Seven is sometimes feeling like you're searching for something, searching for clues, searching for answers. Yeah. So this is how you're feeling right now, but it is going to get better. It is absolutely. There's the Queen of Rods, beautiful, Queen of Wands, letting you know that life is your oyster and you will shine from this, okay? As much as that destruction felt like it was very big and taking up a lot of room and a lot of space, and that people were going, oh my God, there's destruction going on around here. The stuff that you create in that space will be even more attention grabbing, if you will. It's going to be so much bigger and better. It's definitely like the phoenix. It burns up, and that's impressive. Oh my God, that just destroyed. But when it rises out of the ashes, well, that's something to behold too, right? So we're talking the Death card here. We're talking about the pains of transition. If you weren't aware, that's what we were discussing at this point. It really is. It is the pain of having done the work and feeling a little bit, I don't know, out of it. You have the Fool. That wasn't coming out, but kind of just slipped out here. It's a new beginning. And there's the Justice card once again. You have to remember, this is to bring back clarity and balance. You will be fairly compensated for the work that you've done. There's the Wheel of Fortune. I was talking about it, and there it is underneath the deck, letting you know that this is all for the best. The wheel's going to spin in your direction. It's going to bring you what you need. All of this was not for nothing. Some of you may be feeling like, wow, this took a pound of flesh out of me. But it's not for nothing. It isn't. You've done excellent work. You've cleared off things. You're starting with brand new. Brand new with everything that you had before, all the knowledge from before, knowing what you want and what you don't want, and how to make it better. And that's worth everything, Pisces. It means everything to have that knowledge. All right, so that's it for me for this week. I'm going to start again tomorrow. I'm going to do the weekly in the afternoon, and I'm going to do your new moon in Virgo, and Leo I was going to say. We've already had that. But I'm going to bring in your new moon in Virgo and let you know what that's going to bring. And I feel, just on a hunch, I feel Virgo, they're very into perfectionism. Yeah, we're going to help you do the follow through to that as well. Okay, so what's perfect for you? So it's like, I feel like now you're going into the shop to get to the designer stuff that you really want. And it's going to be a lot of fun if you let it, okay? So there you go, Pisces. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.